How y'all doing? Service Kareem, and let me just sit here and rap with you a little bit about this Diddy situation. I usually don't talk about this stuff right here, but anyways, hold on. Let me, before I get started, if you want to find out more about me and get some strong black seed oil directly from Ethiopia, original name Kush, and Equivalon is the original name of Africa before it was colonized, okay, by Afrikaners. You know, head over to foursightsoflife.com, and I got some honey directly from Ghana. This is the original right here. Yeah, original, okay? It took me a lot to get it over here, so it ain't, you know, I had to go through a lot of red tape to get this bad boy over here. This is Moringa, okay? This is Moringa honey directly from Ghana, because a lot of your honey is bastardized out here, a lot of it, 90+% of it, pretty much. You know, you got to know what you're doing when you try to put something beneficial in your body. So these are the two flavors right now. I'm getting involved in some heavy infusion. You know, soon I'll be coming up with some different ones. This is just the start, okay? So anyways, I wanted to come over here and talk about some Diddy, you know what I mean? I really don't do videos about individuals, celebrities and whatnot, because a lot of them are stupid. Not all of them, you know, not all of them. You know, you can tell the way they move which ones is smart. But usually my topics be more about business and health or relationship. But I can't watch my favorite, you know, YouTube channels because I gotta scroll through the Diddy situation. You can't help but to click on something because the thumbnails look so good. Excuse me, I'm making me some peanuts. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's bad with me. I got to think on this for a little bit. I be telling people all the time in my HK Network membership class. By the way, that's shut down in October. We will not be doing memberships after that because cash out time should be happening. It's a solid 85 to 90% chance this cryptocurrency gonna take off. You got presidents on both sides talking about it, running presidents talking about it, but y'all still stay asleep on the subject matter because you think it's a scam. Ooh, it's a scam. Don't know you live in a scam. So while we got the distraction going on with one of our another fallen hero, I wouldn't call him my hero, Mr. Diddy, because Diddy is a bona fide fool. That's a classic. His situation is classic for individuals that don't know what to do with their money. I keep telling you that you live on a digital soil from your ancient heritage, but the colonizer is running things. Oh yeah, he running things. So when people make that type of money, they can't even spend it all. But look, check this out. You don't even spend it all. You don't need much to live in this country, but you do need to have some type of setup of residual. That's why a lot of y'all work for the rest of your life. They're 9 to 5. kind of like into your late 50s, early 60s, and then you retire. But there's a secret to this country. You know, when you're having things, you have to continue having residual money coming in. That's why y'all will work. That's your residual money, your check every 2 weeks. Or if it's weekly. Some of y'all get paid monthly. But within 30 days, you're getting paid every single month. Once, twice, or 4 times a month. Yeah. That's your residual. They taught you how to make residual money. But with your residual money, you work till you're in your late 50s, early 60s, and then you're getting retirement, Social Security residual money. Still getting residual because you have to survive. You have to constantly making money on this whack wheel to survive in this colonizing country. So when you see somebody like Diddy, cats like Jay-Z, making themselves hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars, possibly billions of dollars, they can't do much with that. They can't even buy no city, let alone county. They can't even set up a major youth program. That type of money, you know how much it costs to start a youth program or a community center, a university, a school? It's light work, it's cheap. But then still, you cap with all this money, they won't do it. Or they can't do it. Did you catch it? I remember watching this comedian called Patrice O'Neal. Comment below if you know who I'm talking about, Patrice O'Neal. Okay? He said, this comedian said, it's hundreds and hundreds of people that line up, long line, thousands of applications to get into Hollywood. Then you got these gatekeepers. Then you got great people. Then you have gatekeepers that make black folks gatekeepers. Then they forget they black. You know, the black that they change you to African American, from color to Negro to African American. The one that said if you have 6% African blood, 6%, that's ridiculous. You know it goes all the way up to 100%. You got 6%, you black. Why is it so important to define you as black? Because they become so famous and a mogul and filthy rich, they forget who they are. They start acting crazy. Thinking that they could sue individuals that got a lot of money, more than they got, but they ain't black. You know, a lot of y'all don't know. Cosby was doing the same thing. You know, he was more a respectful gentleman. But he was suing people for using his name, likeness. Black Mama. Mamba. I'm not saying that something foul play happened, Stuff don't add up though. You know? He didn't have no problem with his life or his helicopter. When he was going back and forth playing basketball, making him a lot of money. All of a sudden, when he retired and started making books and using his major creativity in the other direction and setting up community centers and taking his skill to another level and outside of the country, all of a sudden his special helicopter malfunctioned. Things that make you go, Some of our people are not going to lay down. That's in the entertainment world. Ain't going to just let you do them in any kind of way. They'll either get blackballed or they'll come up missing. Remember that person, Senor? All he did was bring on the powerful Farrakhan on his late night show. Start talking that talk. See what happened. Remember Nick Cannon? He's among the good ones. I'm talking about good ones. Diddy ain't no good one. That was individuals that was under his regime and his power. And some of those that had a dream and he lied to them and told them that certain things will happen in his life and their life. And he can make them famous. He can make them rich. And once they saw what they saw, they had to get gone. They had to get gone. Or he would let them put them out for a while, talent, sign a little contract, and then he'd shelf them. You don't know nothing about shelfing? Comment below in the comments if you know about shelfing when you put the music out. They'll never hear about you again. You can't sign with nobody again. You just, you had a talent, now you can't do nothing with your talent because you signed the wrong contract. And you found that this dude was a clown or a predator. He was evil. And because you won't get down like that, now all your dreams is gone. See, he forgot, Mr. Diddy, that the power that be run it. Thought he could buy his way out of everything. Now look, anybody that has family, like Malcolm X said, it ain't a black man, so-called black man, in America that ain't been touched by the legal system. Here he is and rose to the occasion touched the amount of money that some of us can only dream of ever seen. If you just get 1% of his earnings, you wouldn't really know what to do with it. You wouldn't know what to do. A lot of people make mistakes when they get that type of money. They start letting their head get too big. This clown now is locked up. I have a feeling, me, reading the chessboard, he gonna say the right thing or do the right thing to get himself a bond. They've already denied him twice. But a lot of stuff is weird. They got 1,000+ bottles of baby oil. Got so out. 700 plus dildos. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, he definitely had issues in him, and people around him was hiding his pop issues that he had. So it's strange to me he ain't telling yet. But this is my perspective. You now locked up, according to a lot of the information that was put into people's lawsuits that they filed. If you go read a few of them, just skim it. I skimmed a little bit through it. He had a certain way of handling his business, or how he liked to wake up in the morning and his breakfast and do his lines, stuff like that. You know, his substance. Man, it's safe to say he gonna be sober, if not already. Going through withdrawal. Where they got him at is horrible. He not even nowhere special. This dude right here probably want to kill himself, because to go from having it your way, I mean, this fool would have people fly out of, go from one state to another state, because he had money like that, to make sure they come back for his lunch a certain type of food that he wanted. Have him get on a plane and bring him back a Philly cheesesteak. That's what kind of money he got. A lot of his artists underneath him is starting to get their publishing rights back. He did that a year ago. He started that process. I wonder why. He's seen a lot of writing on the wall. He definitely did. And his taste is different from R. Kelly. Oh, it's way different. Meaning, not really different. Charges are more heavier, and they're lining them up to charge him with more and more and more. So they're gonna be putting on conspiracy. You're gonna have more witnesses coming forward, a lot more racketeering, and then you should start seeing other people mentioned. A lot of people are scared because this guy got arrested. Not the people that might have played him and got him caught up in the trick bag. See, played him. Somebody played him. Few people. You see, when you doing lines, you're an idiot. You start making heavy mistakes and getting arrogant. Yeah. And but you think you have those friends in your corner that always for sure will stay in your corner, but they can't really do certain things, like judges and powerful individuals that are the friends of judges and DA and prosecutors. You hoping that you have somebody in your corner that can shut that down, but and help you and assist you. This dude put up $50 million bond, and they said no, hell no. R. Kelly got 30 years. Let that sink in. 30 years. This fool done done 10 times more than R. Kelly. Oh, he ain't even gonna play it smart. But it's a lot of individuals that are not part of setting him up. I feel he got set up, played, along with playing himself. Oh, yeah, he played himself. I feel that people in his circle played it. People that are powerful set him up and played him. And now individuals that were part of these crazy freak-offs, part of some of his crazy doings, and part of them being part of flying people across state lines. If you can't transport internationally, federally, a lemon tree across state line, that's a federal offense. Even when I was dealing with this honey, it's a struggle getting it across through customs. They don't play. Avocados, they don't play. I'm just naming things that are small. When you get into that heavier side, when you have a certain amount of marijuana, because it's legal in your state, like Arizona is legal in California, is legal in Arizona. States that are connected to each other. That's state to state. That's not federal. Federal, it's not legal. A certain amount you can cross over the state lines legally. Go over there with a little bit more than personal use. Just personal use, man. A little bit more than personal use. Don't be going over there trying to have a party or have something for you and your friend in the car. That's a federal offense. Now, these things are now midlife. But now when you taking somebody using your social media influence to have them, I'm talking about lemons, avocados, I'm talking about honey, I'm talking about, now you're talking about marijuana. But when you use your social media influence, your power, your verbal, expressed and implied and written, when you're doing contracts, and you let a person believe that you're gonna do this and do that for them based on what you have, or the promises, or make-believe promises, or things that you say and might do for them based on who you are, and then you fly them out. Why do you think a lot of people on YouTube, influencers, when they do interviews with people, they won't pay for the interview? It's rules to this. Certain things you can and can't do. Okay? You can't just fly somebody out. So they call that traffic. Okay? Why did you fly them out for this? Why did you fly them out for that? What did you promise them? What did they get and what they didn't get? What happened when they went out there? Did you threaten them? What you do to them? Did you slip them something? So this dude has a problem. He was a multi-hundred millionaire. Probably touched a few, close to $1 billion, but in assets he might have had close to, with his assets and his money, probably had over $500 million. This dude didn't have no billions of dollars. Nah. So you move stupid. And to have that many tapes and they slip through the cracks of your hands, you're a dummy. You're an idiot. And it's weird that he don't have copies. If he don't have copies, and I'm sure he has copies. Did you catch it? And why is stuff that's not being whistleblown? Why is this whole time that he's being dragged, it's almost like it's being some kind of crucifixion or ritual being done? Or if you don't do what I tell you to do, boy, your whole legacy and your family. Your legacy is squashed, but do you want your family to be good? I remember when they reached all the way back and they messed with Bill Cosby. Oh yeah, I know you remember that, right? And the stuff that he went through and he did. He eventually got out. He had to act right. He had to sit down for a little while. In his 70s, they sent him up. He got an empire too. This is worse than Cosby. Way worse. That's what they said Cosby did way back. This fool Diddy doing this stuff now. And man, he ain't in no Camp Snoopy. Y'all think because he got long money that he finna do some wonderful camp time. Oh no. Oh no. The amount of time he had, he's gonna be doing time in the pen. And because he's high profile and he had sexual related crimes, he'll be going somewhere where they protect those people like that. Yeah. He won't be on general population. His life is gonna be miserable. That's if we don't get out. And because I'm trying to figure out why he didn't run. He real dumb. He really dumb. He could have pulled a Russell Simmons. Remember him? Put down below if you remember Russell Simmons. Before they even pulled down some indictments or anything, Russell Simmons was gone. Good luck. Catch me if you can. Went to a country that they don't even extradite. This fool here, wait till they raid. That's why it's weird, man. As smart as he is, all the stuff he did. You're moving like you're dumb, Diddy. You moving stupid. What? Intelligent as I am, reading your board. This is all calculated. Because you ain't got no choice. You trapped like a mouse. Oh yeah, you trapped. It's orchestrated right here. You gotta sit down. Ain't no way around it. They might help him out and allow him to be cloned or create a double if they ain't done it already. And he just let his name and legacy go down, and he quietly just goes somewhere else and watches his life in the saga from the boob tube, from afar, if he's not doing that already. This television, it has a lot of, to me, lies and secrets, and having you look one way when it's another way. At the end of the day, watching this fool right here, this is my message. Ain't gonna do nothing for you. Ain't gonna change your life right now, one way or the other. It's entertaining. It's good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Entertaining yourself. You really ain't got nothing else to do while you sitting at work, sitting at home. The shows is trash online. I mean on TV. So you might as well watch what's on YouTube. It's soccer. Some people are better than others telling what's what. You know, I'm shadow banned, so this is only gonna go out to about a couple thousand people. But I just want to come over here and tell you that let this be a lesson to you about your circle. You gotta be careful, okay? That definitely hurts you, okay? They'll line you up, they'll do you dirty. You think people are your friends and they ain't your friends, and then you'll get yourself caught up doing this and that so much, so long, so far, and then you find out that you can't find your way back home. You ain't even gonna be able to come back home. Did you catch it? So, enjoy your life. The way you live and do today, you know, is going to be predicated on your past and your present. So you gotta have to start putting things together for your future. You really do. You shouldn't be giving your whole life, right, to a certain area like he did, and a lot of people do. And you look up and you look back and you haven't lived. You haven't lived. Get out of the television program. It ain't doing nothing for you. It ain't changing nothing. Okay? Do something positive for yourself. Take a leap. You know, pay attention. Okay? Do something positive and joyous and loving and love yourself so you can love others. Because what can I say? What can you say? I mean, I'm like, hang him high. Get gone, man. You did so many people dirty, it's your turn. You gotta wait so long, man. He thought he understood chess. All along he was playing chess and not checkers in a lot of sections, I'm not that important for B Titty to be watching me. Oh, I know I'm not. I'm not important, man. But wherever you at, whether you at home or another country, whether you're in a basement and you watching your life pass you by and how your legacy is trash now, okay? Or whether you are in New York State County Jail, federal county, or wherever it is, wherever you at. I think it's a Southern District. Wherever you at, watching. Either you there or you somewhere hiding and watching it in clones. Wherever you at, how does it feel? You're an idiot. Straight up idiot. You got everything you got coming. It don't matter where you at. You are watching now your life pass you by. Everything you had is gone. Everything you had, gone. Now you're gonna be a statistic that they did this to you on purpose. Cause you was a clown. They had to get you out the way. You was running them up. Okay? You was acting a fool. So now you out the way now, man. For sure. So yeah. Just wanted to let you know, man. You know, don't be an idiot like this. Okay? You know, you might not make that type of money you have. You don't need to make that type of money to have stuff like this. You don't. You know what I mean? To have nice investments and whatnot. To be out the way and live quietly and honestly and have it kind of like your way, like Burger King. You don't really have to do the things he did. You don't have to make that type of cash. Don't make people fool you and make people believe that you have to. There's so many things that you could do instead of watching this clown. Okay? And watching clowns like it. Okay? So, can't take away his legacy and all the people that he's spawned and he made great. But at the end of the day, he's a fool, man, and he played chess the wrong way with the wrong master. And they knew he was playing checkers when it came to them. That was Kareem. Peace.
Beautiful species on the face of the planet Earth. There ain't nothing on earth better than a black woman.
Now from the beginning, yeah, God gave you to me, but I took you for granted.